I went from Diamond 2 and like I'm almost in Diamond 4 now. Like 2 more losses, I think I go down to Diamond 4. But anyway, one of the tricks that I think, because this is the thing. If you're this Rengar here, right? Hello guys, how you doing? So recently I've got into Diamond 2, been trying to push for Master, and I've been on a bit of a losing streak lately. I went from Diamond 2 down to Diamond 3, almost down to Diamond 4, and I really like to hold myself accountable, so I'm thinking it's got to be me, because for the most part you deserve the rank that you're at. A lot of people don't want to admit that. They want to blame everyone. This game here was a perfect example of how I could blame everyone. My AD made so many forced things that like we couldn't really win because we didn't play it right. My jungle, my god, it wasn't that good. Mid was like 0-5, something like that. So easy to blame everyone, but because I'm on such a big losing streak, I can only look inside, like inward. It's got to be me. Like there's got to be things, opportunities I'm missing, things like that. So I just want to explore this. I just want to review my own game. This is the last game I played, we lost. I just want to see. But anyway, let's go into it. So at the beginning, we don't invade. I don't ping to invade. So I think it's a mistake because when you've got Braum, Rengar, like man, what else do you want for like level 1? So yeah, I should have pinged that let's go somewhere. Rengar, if I pinged early enough, Rengar should have came with us. I should have been typed to him and said, yo, come. I'm just gonna speed this up. But yeah, if Rengar was here, we would have cleaned up, I think, and I would have got everyone with me. Because they actually walk to this bush. So if we were here, we would have like challenged them in this bush. If you don't know Braum, he's really good level 1 because if he just tags you, or if he Qs you, and he gets the stun on you, you have like infinites. You can stun every single member of this, like level 1, and then Rengar's just jumping from the bushes. So it would have just been like crazy. So that's one opportunity missed, and I didn't ping. So it's not their fault that they didn't see it. If I don't ping, then what do you expect your teammates to do? So like this is me. That's in my opinion, that's how like that's maturity. Like even in life, it's like everything's your fault. If everything's your fault, you have control over your life. If nothing's your fault, then ooh, the government is harassing me. There's nothing I can do. It's like no, like if you have to hold yourself accountable to everything, because then you can make moves. It's like I'm being demoted from Diamond 2 and almost in Diamond 4 again. If it's my fault, now it's in my control. It's like what can I do? What am I doing wrong? What opportunities did I miss here? So now we finished leashing, we're gonna go to that bush. We're already expecting the enemy to come down this way. So I'm sure we don't fight this very well, but so I get the tag on Draven because I want us to stun him. So we get the stun, but then Lucian gets exhausted at the same time, so like that's not great. Now we get the exhaust onto Draven. Sorry, I'm pausing a lot. He flashes my Q, but did I have Q up just before he flashed? Could I have Q'd earlier? Let's see. So now I've got it. It's kind of unlucky, but this guy, see, I should have taken names off, but this guy should have came. As a jungler, you have to be flexible. You have to literally be willing to go from red buff, do Krugs halfway, break off Krugs, and come help. Because this is an easy double kill. Even if me and Lucian died, the echo would have been 2-0, like 100%. Or we burn Alice's flash or so, whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is like when you watch guides on YouTube about League, they'll tell you to do this. It's like, don't worry about the team, just efficiency, farm. If you're not getting farm, you're gonna lose the game. It's like, no, this is how you lose the game. This is how you lose the game. But anyway, like I'm just telling you now, disclaimer, I'm not blaming any of these guys. No offense to Cute Fish, none of them. I should have taken their names off, but I'm not gonna because I already started. But yeah, no offense to them, I'm just saying what they could have did. Just opportunities missed. It was just too rigid. And now I waste flash just to secure it in case I get knocked up by Alistair. And then, but anyway, now Echo comes, but now it's too late. I tried to tag the Skarner there in case Echo could somehow 1v2. But anyway, we respawn. I went with just a refillable potion because I had under 300 gold. And then they're level 2 or level 1. Oh well, Draven's level 1. So just trying to get level 2. Just want to get that siege, and I'll speed up a bit. I don't want to like go through the whole video. Lucian gets comboed again. Now we're level 2. Maybe we should have skilled W. We take a lot of harass on the tower. We don't want to recall here because we just get denied the whole wave, so we're gonna stay. Map just CSing, getting harassed. Now we can recall because it's a siege minion wave. I think we are going to get denied it though, but because the siege minion can tank so many hits, it protects the wave. So maybe you can come and catch a few because they pushed it so fast. Maybe because Alistair had relic. We miss pretty much the whole wave. But it's whatever, like without HP I don't think we could have stayed there unless Echo came to bail us out. But in low elo, like they barely bail us out. So in this one, Alistair did a nice little creative thing on us. But this should be it. See the HPs? That should be the end of it. We should back off. But yeah, so that's not too bad. Lucian's actually getting chunked by the minions, I think. But yeah. So yeah, not too bad. We lost more HP than we should have. Alistair flashes on us. We ignite him. We're trying to get the stun on Draven. Yeah. I miss a Q on Alistair. But it doesn't matter because we get those two. This is kind of how I think the matchup should be going. I'm not too sure. Yeah. So now what did I get? I think so I went Ruby Crystal, Boots, Cloth Armor. I think that's like the dream items for a champion like this. I mean, it's a really strong back. Here we it's a missed opportunity. Like, could I have tagged him for that 4th? Remember, we don't care about any of our teammates. If you want to climb, it's on you. Only look at your mistakes. So could I have procced the 4th stun on Alistair earlier? Because we could have killed him, or at least got him to like nothing. Because he's all the way here, and now we could stun him with him being positioned here. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but with him like here, we could have him stunned and just chunk the hell out of him. So I auto him there, and then I don't... because he stunned me. I think he cancelled my last auto. Lucian should have just autoed instead of queuing, just to make sure he gets stunned next to us. Because Alistair's using phase rush, little high-tech dude. Look, he's like freaking flying away. But if we stun him there, we get a huge chunk on him. Draven will return some damage, but like, you know, we could just chunk and then like get away. So Alistair's health should be way less than what it is there. Anyway, continue. I'll speed up a bit because we don't. Yeah, it's gonna be a long video if I don't get through some of this. Alistair jumps on me, which... Did I E that? No, I didn't. The spectator thing's bugged now. Now I don't know what my E's cooldown really is. But, so we go aggressive on Draven because Echo's here. But he's just letting us die. This guy, like... See, I'm tempted to tilt at him. But I mean, like, he pinged us. We're doing this because he's here. But then he's not coming. So I mean, I don't know what to say. Is this bad luck? Is this bad luck? Like, there's nothing you can do because your teammate didn't help? But then it's like, okay, but then how do we take accountability for this? Like, what do we do here? Do I have to quickly look at the map and realize that Echo's like not moving at all, and then we leave? But I mean, because I wasted. No, I didn't waste E. But is he getting a side chunk on me? Maybe I could have angled that better. Hold on. So I'm angling. It's at him. No, the angle was good, but I should immediately flash. I thought even from the side angle it would block. Maybe it is, I don't know. But I should have flashed it regardless anyway. Yeah, like earlier than that. So okay. That's the part we'll say is on us. We could have flashed at least in the bush. We could have lived, at least at the very least we could have lived. We could have forced something from Skarner on me. So that's what we can say for us. So now we got Ninja Tabbies because I think it's really good into Draven. Just to reduce some of the punishment. I don't think we had any potential to roam mid, and yeah, so I think going down here, even though it kinda sucks, I think it's the way. So now we like hard shove this. Now I'm like clearing a ping. Because you don't want to stay bot when it's 2v1. Like you just can't do anything. But I think I just cleared another ward there, and then I'm just coming back. Sorry, my camera movement's kind of bad. And also, like, you kind of don't want to leave your Lucian in a 1v2 on the tower against Alistar, because Alistar can just ulti, go in, and then, yeah. Right now, I think Alistar's doing some creative gank on us. We don't know where the hell he is. Let's reveal it. Oh, he's just in there. Alright, so then... They still got a chunk on him. Was that Alistar doing that whole chunk? I'm prioritizing getting the stun on Draven. Alright, so it's just unfortunate that we don't get a kill. And Draven like overstays. I think he does a Q on the minions and he gets ordered. So I mean, like, that shouldn't happen. But again, it's like, it's not about your teammates, it's about you. So now what can we do from this situation? Could we go mid right now? Maybe the play was to go mid instead of staying down here just soaking XP, because like, who cares about XP? But really, I don't think there's anything we could do mids. I don't think we could solo him. We don't have Ignite up. So yeah, I think this was the best play. So I don't think we made a mistake here. Hard shove because I want to leave because I can't stay here with this HP. Cian gets a plate. Good. I should just play safe. I'm going to him because he can't play at the wave. But maybe I could have roamed mid here and trust that he'll be okay, or just let him die. I don't know, just let him die. But yeah, maybe that was a mid. Could I though? Let's say instead of down here, I was about here, and then I go, and then I would be about here in the middle by the time Syndra died. Then can I do anything with Echo? No. So I think this is okay. Skarner's bots. So now Echo, we're saying like, you know, we're gonna fight this, We know Skarner's around. So I miscue. That's something I could improve on. This guy, his phase rush tech is too good. He's just so far. Just gets out. Echo over does it, doesn't use his ulti, and uses his splash, just dies for free. But that's the usual, isn't it? That's everybody's game. All my friends will complain about something like that every single game. Here, maybe missed opportunity. Lucian leaves, but I think maybe we could have surprised him and just like 2v1'd him, even though he's stronger than us. Because of Brom's stun and he doesn't have cleanse, I think we would come out on top. And then if he tries to return damage, I'll shield it. So I think we win that. Here I used my shield because I tried to keep the minions here. I didn't think he would stay, but he stayed. Syndra's doing a flank TP, which I don't think is good. Because I guess she didn't predict Alistar coming. But anyway, let's see. So I make sure I tag him before I leave, because then she has the opportunity to stun him. And truth be told, I don't even see Alistar. But like, I didn't force this TP play, Syndra did. I would not have went for this at all. It's been long enough, because Alistar has Moby Boots as well, that he would come down. So anyway, Syndra dies. Now, you know, everybody has teammates like this, everybody has games like this. Yeah, but that's why it's so juicy and tempting to blame your teammates, because this may have been absolutely not in my control. From the Echo's mistakes, the Syndra's mistakes, the Lucian's mistakes. God knows what Rengar's doing, but like, I don't know. Maybe he's making mistakes as well. Maybe as a Rengar, you should make a play, you know what I mean? Like, use your ulti actually like for the map instead of for your lane. Maybe, I'm not sure. I can't criticize him because I have no idea. Echo goes for this. Lucian gets chunked. Lucian dies. Does he get hex teched? Takes a tower hit. Yeah. Alice is what can I say, he's a pro. He's got a lost chapter, so he's kind of building whatever he wants, because they're just in the lead. Like, if you look at their whole team, 2 kills, 3 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills. So yeah, they're just styling on us. I use this chance to get deep vision, because I know Alice is likely going to back after getting that money. So that's the thing with support, you always want to kind of use your, if you ever have a window, try to like do something on the map instead of just sitting in bot. So like now I'm like, you know what, after that Lucian death, I think we're like so far behind bot. Let's group and let's try and make a play. Let's try to salvage this. So Echo just died here, hold on, so Echo dies here. And Skarner uses ult, so I'm thinking, you know what, maybe we can do something. Sindra has an item, most of us have an item, I don't, because I'm a poor support, boy, but I'm thinking, you know, maybe we can do something. So we go for Skarner just because he's the closest, but I mean we should have went for Akshan, but whatever. A bit of, what's it called? Different targets. Lucien went for Akshan, Sindra and I went for Skarner. Not that I'm doing DPS, I mean I'm just tagging people. But maybe I could have tagged Akshan. Yeah, so let's see what we could have did. So I think we'd tag Akshan at least with a Q or something. Or flash auto him, just so then Lucien stuns him and then maybe we can kill him before this fight keeps going. Yeah, so maybe here I just flash auto him. Yeah, maybe that was the play. Anyway, Nico comes in. And you know what? Here's the secret. One of the secrets to, in my opinion, because I'm climbing and I'm reaching these kind of like points where I reach a barrier, like a peak, and I'm like, man, why can't I go to Diamond 1? Like, I'm just kind of like dropping now back down. Like, I went from Diamond 2 and like I'm almost in Diamond 4 now. Like 2 more losses, I think I go down to Diamond 4. But anyway, one of the tricks that I think, because this is the thing, if you're this Rengar here, right, isn't it juicy to just do your wave? This is the thing, this is what is taught in the League of Legends community, like online, from guides to coaching. There's a lot of good coaches out there, but some of the coaches that, in my opinion, people shouldn't be paying. Like, they're not even that good themselves. There's a lot of good ones that are very consistent and that play the game themselves, and they're at Challenger. I think they're trustworthy. Some of them are not. So anyway, those guys would tell this Rengar, just stay here, get your farm, keep your levels, get your XP, whatever. But it's Rengar and we're going to fight in the bush right now. If he came right now, just sacrifice this wave. Just sacrifice the wave. Because if you get this, that we don't die, and that even if all of us died and Rengar ends up getting a triple kill, that changes the whole game. But to die 3-0, like 3 of us die and we get nothing in return, it's over. Like, the game is over. So in my opinion, if you were this Rengar here, and again, I'm not flaming him, this is the play. So you can just come here now. I don't think he has ulti up. He's got ulti in 5 seconds. But he doesn't even need ulti. All he has to do is be here. And he's got bushes here. So it's like it's his perfect place to fight. And he'll just go rah rah rah. You know, he's a little kitty cat thing. But yeah. So again, I'm just worried about what concerns me, like what I did wrong. And there was a few things I did wrong. But yeah, this Rengar, he could have cleaned this up easy. Could have changed this whole game. Because at this point, there was no hope. That was like kind of the last hope. Like, we were already so behind, but that was the last hope. He didn't see that though, and most players won't see that, because even I wouldn't. 2 weeks ago, I would have been doing exactly what this Rengar did. It's like, oh yeah, but XP and farm. It's like, yeah, but you have to know when to lean in. You have to know when to ditch it to help, because that loses the game. But if Rengar comes, the game's saved. So you lost a little bit of minions, but like, yeah. But again, that's not to give that guy any crap. It's just a lesson for all of us that, like, this is something that isn't that obvious for some reason. I think when we're noobs and we're thinking freely, I would have always grouped. I would have always grouped and I would have left the CS whatever. But then now, because we watch Chovy and now we watch all these guides, the guides have kind of like put this structure in us where now we're not thinking freely anymore. Where it's like, no, wait, but the guide says you have to get this much CS per minute, XP, whatever. You have to be efficient. If your teammates are doing something that you don't agree with, just let them die. It's like, yeah, but all that rigidness, that structure, has made us into this kind of robot when really that was so free and we would have won. We would have won the fight in some way, even if 3 of us died. One of us would have succeeded and got fed. And then we have a fed Rengar that can like one-shot Draven. There's a chance and one-shot the Akshan. There'd be some kind of chance. But yeah. And that's it. And then we surrender. I usually don't surrender, but I mean like because of how everything was going, I was just like, yeah, I'll just surrender. We'll just go to the next one. That was it. And maybe you got something out of this, like even if it's how you saw me review my own gameplay, because maybe you could do the same for yours. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you got something out of it, and I'll see you in the next one.